Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
All right, y'all, we back. Wrestling talk like we usually do. We waiting on Larry, but at the same time, we're gonna get it going, bro. It's me and Josiah.
Yes,
We was
sir.
talking about where the heck is Roman, bro? Where the heck is Roman? What do we want him to do when he comes back? We have a partner, Larry, who wants to just see Roman come back as the bloodline situation. Every time he comes back, he's connected to the bloodline.
Yup.
Josiah has different takes on what he wants to see when Roman Reigns comes back. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him get that off.
Roman Reigns needs to come back, not as some tribal chief. We get it, nigga. We get it. Excuse my language for saying the N word. I apologize. But we get it. You're the tribal chief, this and that, third, and boom, 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 and we know what you can offer and things like that, right?
Hmm.
We need to see Roman Reigns come back and wrestle Seth Rollins. You can circle back around towards the bloodline when the time calls for it. I already know what there to be expected. I already know there's going to be some brand warfare, stable warfare, group warfare, whatever you want to call it. We get it. We get it. We get it. I'd just like to see Roman Reigns in the match. And rumors are going around that he might get involved with the Money Bank situation. There might be a six-man tag. You know, I'll see him and CM Punk. You got to get one more member. I don't know that one more member is Sami Zayn. It's possible, but who knows, right?
Hmm.
The point is, I feel like WWE needs to circle back and get Roman Reigns back in time for Money Bank this year. If he's not Money Bank this year, okay, that's fine. Give me Roman Reigns for SummerSlam. And I've already had one person saying that he's not necessarily needed. And I feel like that is
Yeah, I
disrespectful
said that. I
to
said
the
he.
one. You said it too. Oh,
I
okay.
definitely
So
said
all
he ain't
right.
need it.
So you are ready for smoke then. You are ready for smoke then.
Yeah,
All right. So Roman to me does need it. The reason he does need it is because Roman Reigns is that guy. Roman Reigns is a performer. Roman Reigns needs to wrestle more. I want to see my guy wrestle because I think y'all we overlook the fact that WWE in a way does need Roman Reigns. This guy is what brought them to number one. This guy
that's true.
is what helped their product. This guy was
That's
at a
true.
point in time
Even though
where
you
people
said it
used
was
to say,
Cody last year, but go ahead.
right, this this guy was told that he was breaking records and selling out shows and things like
That's
that, and
true.
WWE was doing great off of him. Even at the time when the man was a heel and everyone was clamoring for Cody Rhodes to become world champion, when he won, and WWE had to look at the records, they had to look at what was doing well, and guess what? It was off of his name.
Hmm.
This man might be the biggest name over a Hulk Hogan, over an Andre the
I
Giant. I know I'm
I
I
agree with
know I
that.
know
I agree with that.
I
No,
know.
I agree with all of
Okay,
that.
okay, okay.
I agree with all that.
Over maybe even over a John Cena. And I love me some John Cena. Yes,
Oh,
yes, granted, he
yeah,
won
he
17.
got moment. Yeah, I got him over John
You
Cena,
won
but John
17.
Cena and
You won
John,
17. We get it. But
yeah,
still,
John Cena. I got John
you ain't
Cena and Roman Reigns.
you ain't bring your family up. You ain't bring your bloodline. You didn't put the Usos to a long title run. You didn't spotlight Solo Sikoa. You didn't let Solo Sikoa even get his own bloodline thing get off and
That's
basically
true.
bring in the Tongues.
That's true.
Okay? Jacob Fatu. Never y'all saying Fatu. Come on. I'm with it.
That's true.
Right? Roman Reigns did all this. If it wasn't for Roman Reigns, there wouldn't be no bloodline this, bloodline that. There wouldn't be no bloodline storytelling, cinema stuff. Okay? There
Okay.
won't be no Rock coming back and saying I'm now TKO and board directors and guess what? I'm the final boss now. There wouldn't have been that. This is all off the back of Roman. So for a guy who carries WWE, I need to see my guy more.
I don't
And
need
I
to
don't
see
like the
Roman
fact that
Reigns
I
that
need to
much
see. Go
because
ahead.
he already laid the foundation. The WWE is on fire right now, and they're on fire without Roman Reigns. That's why it's not mandatory for him to come back. Like they're popping. The WWE, the last What last time we seen Roman Reigns was what WrestleMania? As far as pay per view,
Yeah.
in WrestleMania we already agreed that was not that good. I might end up having to slide it in the top five of worst WrestleManias I've ever seen. So it's three, it's four other more, but that one is in the top five. But what I'm saying with Roman Reigns, he had nothing to do with that. Like
No, he
he
didn't.
wasn't the reason why it
He
was
helped
like
save
that.
it.
Yeah, he wasn't the reason
He
why it
helped
was like
save it.
that.
He had
But
the,
what I'm saying,
and as a matter of fact, if you really want to go there, Roman, Seth, and Punk's triple threat match helped save WrestleMania this year.
that's a
It was
fact.
that match to me saved WrestleMania this year, and not only was it better than saving for night one, it was a better main event than night two. Cody and
That's
Cena
a
was not
fact.
doing anything with that match.
That's a fact. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, if you got Seth Rollins, if you got Braun Breaker, if you got Brunson Reed, if you got Cody Rhodes, if you got Sami Zayn, you got Jey Uso, you got CM Punk, you all of them. What is Roman Reigns needed for? They don't need Roman Reigns right now. The WWE's on fire right now. They don't need him. They had a dope event, a Saturday night
They
main
do.
event, and Roman Reigns wasn't there. Raw and SmackDown has been on fire. Roman Reigns is not there. It don't matter. Like Roman Reigns, of course, when he comes back, he's going to be the man like he always is. Roman Reigns, just like you said, everything plus more. He is the
One,
reason WWE is afloat. I get that.
put
I'm
your
in agreement
ones up.
100%.
Put
But
your
what I'm
ones up.
saying is they don't need him on the show right now because the show is booming like that. We don't need him right now because when Roman
Crowd,
Reigns
the
come back,
crowd. You say we don't need them, but the crowd tells you all the time. What do they chant?
they chant and we want Roman. What you saying? We want
Right.
Roman for what? But for what?
You want Roman
For what?
for him to show up,
For
for
what?
him to perform, for him to
No,
fight, for
no,
him to
no,
wrestle, for him to do all
no.
this, for
When
him
they
to go crazy.
when Roman Reigns came back, when they chanted "We want Roman," when I went to SummerSlam and it was in Cleveland when I was there, when Roman Reigns came back, he got the edge. He did his thing. That next week and the week after, he was getting beat up. Why are you still chanting "We want Roman" if he's getting beat up the whole time? What are we talking about? As soon as he got there, what are we doing? He's not doing nothing. They was letting him lose. They was letting him get beat up. So if they're letting him lose, like, bro, we want Roman to do what? Like, you just want Roman on TV. That's it. That's all we want is Roman on TV. We don't care if he's in
Yeah.
a match or not. We just want to see him.
All right, hold on. All right, Pete. Larry's in the combo.
Okay, so yeah, let me ask Larry. Larry, is it mandatory for Roman Reigns to come back right now? Do we need him right
No,
now? And if so, why?
no, no,
I told you,
no.
we don't need him right now.
I need him.
I told you, Josiah, we don't need Roman Reigns right now. The WWE is on fire right now. They do not
We
need
gotta
Roman
put our
Reigns.
ones up, man. Put our ones up
The
for the one
ones
and
is
only Power
always,
Pete.
bro. The
The one
ones
and only
ain't
Power
never gonna
Pete.
go down. But Roman
The
Reigns don't got to be on
OVC.
the show for the Roman. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We don't need Roman
Put
Reigns
your
right
put
now.
your ones up.
We go
Acknowledge him.
No,
His
and you
greatness.
you're
and the
bringing up
crazy part
Cody
is
again.
you're acknowledging Roman Reigns right now and he ain't even there. That's how powerful Roman is. He don't got to be there to be acknowledged. He don't got to be there to be
Josiah,
acknowledged. Bro, Cat's got his ones up and he ain't been on the show. He's
Josiah
that
just
guy. We don't need
want
him. I
to
don't
rush
need
him to
him.
come back.
You said what, bro?
I said Josiah just want to rush him to come back
I told you.
and make another rush match.
But let me ask you guys a question. Okay. Say for instance, right? Do you guys still enjoy Raw? Do you guys when was the last time we actually said Raw was great? I think the last time we said Raw was great was the Raw after
He's been
WrestleMania,
good.
right?
Raw has not fell off, bro. They have not shot a bad Raw. So what are you talking
I'm not
about?
saying I'm not saying they have shot bad Raw, but a bad Raw. But there has been some shows where you go, this Raw was okay, this Raw was all right,
No,
this one was that and the
no.
third. Yeah,
You do that. You do that. We
Larry, has
don't
there
do
been
that.
some Larry, has there been some Raws? Hold on, Pete. Larry, has there been some Raws where you have come across and you've seen and you've been like, I'm not feeling this. If it's based around the New Day or somebody else like that.
Oh yeah, I heard that
I
segment
don't
that you
know.
said about the New
Yeah,
Day, but that's not the whole
I don't.
show.
Yeah, I don't watch. I don't. I skip the certain matches because some stuff look forced.
Some
Like
of those force you say?
Yeah,
yeah,
like the new they put in here, that look forced.
I agree.
Yeah, the New Day doing commentary and all that. But that's not the whole show. That's what I'm saying. Like you got that one segment out of a 2 or 3 hour. How long is it? 2 hours? 2.5 hours? Something like that. You got one segment
Okay.
out of 2 hours. That don't make the Raw
If
All
bad.
right. Are
they
we
want to,
enjoying
if
Becky
they,
versus Lyra?
yeah,
So, what'd you say?
yeah.
Are we enjoying the different thing?
Yeah. There's nothing. I don't have
All right.
anything I'm not enjoying in WWE right now.
Right. I'm gonna keep asking these questions so that we can get a clear view as to where we stand on it, right? All right. Are we enjoying the Chad Gable,
No,
El Grande Americano,
Chad Gable and what?
the El Grande Americano storyline?
no.
I
You
don't
say
have a.
no?
I'm not a fan of it. I watch it, but I'm not a fan of it. I like
Okay.
AJ Styles just put him down. So, but he put down Chad Gable. But I mean, hey, you always
All right.
got one or two people that's like, what are they doing in WWE right now? But yeah, what else you got?
Are we enjoying Seth Rollins' group?
Yeah,
Of course,
Okay. Do Seth Rollins' group need a name or no?
not to me.
yeah.
And the name that you
What you
said
think,
was
Larry?
corny. Say your name. Say the name you said. That name was corny.
You said it was corny?
Yes, say the name that you said.
I'm basing this off what the commentator said. Okay, I
No,
said
no,
dangerous.
no.
No,
What,
I'm
what,
telling you what they said.
I
It
thought
was,
you
it was
said.
from
I thought
Saturday
that
Night
was
Main
your
Event.
name. I thought that
Yeah,
was
I'm
your
trying to
name.
tell you.
That name was terrible.
I'm telling you it's from Beast. It was from Saturday Night's Main Event. What the
Oh,
commentator
I didn't know that.
legitimately say. Huh?
I no, I said I didn't know that. I didn't know that Saturday. They said
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
commentator said that. I
They
didn't know
said,
that.
yeah. They said, I think Michael Cole or way better one of them said dangerous coalition.
Yeah, that's whack. I don't like that. Corny.
I don't know what to call them. You got their name?
No, Larry said they need a name though. I don't think they need a name, bro. I think they
I
just need
think they
to
need a
wreck
name.
shop.
Me
I
too.
don't
I
think
think
they
they need
need
a
no
name.
name.
If this is going to be a long-term thing, because I don't know if Seth is holding this group down for about a year or two, but he has to have something like because he's had short-lived groups. The only thing he probably had that was Party Authority.
Yeah,
At
I
best.
don't know, bro. I don't
Yeah,
expect it to be as
consistently.
long as what people think. I don't think it's gonna be as long as people think though. That's why I'm like really think it need a name. I
I
don't
think
know.
I think it has long-term benefits for Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. That's
All
why I
for
say
sure.
keep it
All for
going.
sure.
You see
All
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Keep it going. Like
All
Seth has
for sure.
already benefited greatly, like throughout his whole career. I'm saying for
And
him,
I
like, they
and
need to. You know?
I don't even know how I feel about that in the first place because Bronson Reed is supposed to be coming to put Seth Rollins out of his misery, but the team up with him is corny. I don't like that.
And they
I'll
He's
tell
didn't
you
supposed
do
to be
though.
the
they didn't do
Bloodline
a good job of
2.0.
explaining it. They
Yeah,
didn't
it
do
has
a
to
great
be.
job explaining it either.
You said what?
Overall, they should have done a better job with that.
What'd you say?
Honestly, they didn't do a great job of explaining his alliance with Seth either on Raw.
Yeah,
With
I
Paul
ain't,
Heyman
I don't
assaulting,
watch that.
yeah, they didn't do it. They
He
just
was
put
supposed
him
to come
over,
back to beat up
but they
Seth
didn't.
Rollins. Last time we seen him, he got curb
Right, but they
stomped in
didn't
the
give us a
chair.
reason as to why
Something
is
in
Seth
the
Rollins
chest.
siding with you, bro?
Yeah, I don't, unless they, like Larry said, they all going after the bloodline, which goes back to the conversation that Larry likes to talk about, which is the bloodline.
Here he goes.
But it makes sense though, because they gonna need that. You gonna need Brunson Reed and Braun Breaker if you think you gonna beat the bloodline anyway.
Yep.
I don't know. I
Hashtag
mean, I don't
Bloodline
know.
Spacer.
Hey Larry, you see the comments they've been saying about you in the comment section?
Uh-uh.
Bro, you gotta pull it up, bro. We buzzing on YouTube right now.
Oh, they don't say it all.
They going crazy. They like, yo, Larry tripping. Then
About what?
they getting on me. The conversation because we uploaded the conversation when we had when Josiah tried to say you was a bloodline glazer. That got put up, and then we was talking about the conversation. What was the one when they was like, what's the other one, Josiah? That we was talking about.
I think it was the 8,000 Finn Balor thing.
AJ Styles, Finn Balor. They was going back and forth with that too. They was going against me and you on that one though. They said when we said that the Miz when we said the Miz was better than Seth Rollins, they was going crazy. They was like, bro, y'all tripping. It's in the
I mean,
it's on the
Somebody said
comment
you was
section though.
bugging.
It's lit though.
I mean, some people just don't want to face the music, face the
They
wrestling.
It's not
don't want
facts.
to face it. They
It's
don't want to
facts
face the
though.
music.
It's
They don't
very much
They
want
a
are
fact. What are
facts.
you talking about? Face the music,
They
face the
are
facts.
facts.
It's nothing. No, they're not.
They are
No,
facts.
they're not.
They are facts.
No, they're not. Don't
They
you
are
dare say
facts.
that.
we
You have,
back at it.
how do you have the
They are
audacity to
facts.
say that they are facts when they
They
are
are
very much
facts.
coming from your faith and it's your opinion? Don't you dare say that. You
They are
wildin'.
facts.
You was like my guy Source said.
We're
You
not
bugging.
we're not about to
No,
revisit that.
we're
But
not doing
those
that.
are facts.
No, we're not doing that. They're not facts whatsoever. You realize what facts means? Like you know the difference between facts and opinions, bro.
Yeah.
You have an
Like I said,
opinion.
I'm
You do not
leaning
base
on
around facts whatsoever. No,
Larry's side, especially when it comes to the
go
Miz
right
being better than
ahead.
Seth Rollins. I'm definitely going over there with that though.
All right, bro.
After if you pull up
All right.
the Miz's resume, if you pull up the Miz's resume, bro, it's something to talk about. Y'all are making it seem like it ain't
I'm
close.
not knocking
Like,
that.
bro, you crazy.
I'm not knocking that. Y'all want to talk. You want to talk about accolades. I'm talking about wrestling ability, bro.
So we're saying
Wrestling
So
that,
ability.
but
who
we're
said
saying that
that?
Miz can't wrestle. Is that
Wrestling
what you trying to say?
ability.
We saying Miz can't
That's
wrestle?
I'm not talking about your accolades. I don't care what. Like
that's what
part
it
what
sounded like.
you done is
He's saying
crazy.
Miz
Don't
can't
get it
wrestle.
twisted.
He's sitting here
Yeah,
trying to
that's
say
what it
Miz
sounded
can't
like.
wrestle. It's crazy.
Miz can wrestle, but he wrestles in his own. Bro, they are two different wrestlers. You're talking about a guy. You're talking about a guy that knows when to do less versus a guy that knows when to do more. They are
Oh,
two different
God.
styles.
Oh,
You really can't. To be honest with you, you really can't
God.
compare them, and you can't put forward. The only thing you can put forward is a contrast. You can't really put forward a comparison. They
Ha-
don't wrestle the
ha-
same.
Has the
They
has the
don't.
Miz has the Miz ever held the company on his back? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yes,
Thank you. So what has Seth
I
Rollins
never,
done more
I
than
never
Miz?
denied that.
Hey,
But
hey,
what
I
has
Diddy.
Seth
never
Rollins
denied
done
that.
that
We're
Seth
talking
Rollins?
Hey,
about
Come on,
we're talking
bro.
about
Y'all
things.
playing with Miz's
We're
Hey,
talking
name, bro.
about
That's
wrestling.
crazy.
that's the main reason
If you
Miz is the one wrestler they have never released.
Like, come on,
That's
bro.
not the list either. What are you trying to say?
No, Miz will never get released, bro.
No, he's too valuable to them. And so is Seth.
Man, stop. Seth
He's
Rollins,
not.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns held the
You
company
have
down
literally
at one
said
time
he will
for a
never join
minute.
AEW. You said there's no
Yeah,
way he'll join
no, I'm
AEW.
not.
You said
No, I'm
last
not
year, bro.
saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is Miz did it first. So we not gonna act like Seth
I
Rollins is the
respect
only
that.
person who's ever done it. Miz did it
I
first.
respect that. I acknowledge that. I'm all for that. I'm not going to tell you whatsoever. I'm not knocking that
Larry,
at all.
Larry,
I am doing
Yeah.
and Miz did it with no push, and he did it with no push.
facts
Yep.
when it comes to the accolades. So you
Yep.
Come
talk
on,
about
bro.
saying it's fact. It's a fact. For you to say it's a fact, for him to say that he's better than Seth Rollins, it's crazy. It's crazy for
Especially
you to say
2009
that
Miz.
when
I'm
you
saying,
Especially
I'm,
you're
I'm
2009
stepping behind the
Miz.
statement.
bro. I'm saying it's worth.
You're stepping behind
I'm
the statement
saying
that
it's
you're
worth
doing.
debating over. I'm saying it's worth debating over because people playing like Miz's resume
Right,
ain't crazy.
right,
And its in ring
right.
ability ain't crazy, bro. Miz can put on matches, bro. What are we talking about? You really act like Miz don't put on
You said
matches.
his ability is crazy or it isn't crazy.
It is crazy. You
He,
act like he don't
It
do
is
he,
crazy. Okay.
like come on, man. The Miz at
All
the
right.
beginning of his career, you saying he wasn't putting on in the ring?
All right, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. The disrespect
Like
that
I
the Miz
told
is
you and
all
Larry the
time
last
high.
time, I'm gonna let y'all have that. Y'all want to strongly believe that? Y'all want to strongly reconsider
Oh
that? Y'all want to put that
God.
into the universe and put that to everybody in the conversation for what everybody. By the way, thank you to everybody who's agreeing with me. You know what I'm saying? Or at least to almost
People
everybody.
in the comment section don't know no better. Y'all don't know no better.
Telling
Anybody,
me that
anybody
somebody
that's
ain't
saying
tripping. Yeah,
Anybody in the
but
comment
I'm trying
section,
to see.
anybody in the comment section that's saying that Seth Rollins is better than the Miz, they're saying that because of Seth Rollins is the face of the WWE dang near. They are not acting like if you take all the pushing that Seth Rollins have gotten from the WWE, bro, the Miz is right there. We're not doing that, bro. Hold on, I gotta start this over. Man, this stuff is bogus, bro. Y'all like for the people to say that Seth Rollins is really like way better than the Miz is crazy. Like, no, that's not true. That's nowhere close to being true. Seth Rollins is my GOAT.
No, for
That's Seth
real.
Rollins. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and John Cena is my three favorite wrestlers of all time. But I will not say that Seth Rollins is just way better than The Miz. That's not happening, bro. No. The Miz is dope. His resume is
Is the
nice.
Miz in
His
anybody's
in-ring
top five?
abilities. You said what?
Is Miz in anybody's top five?
Miz?
Yes.
Not maybe not top five, but top 10.
I'd go as far as say top 20, top 30, bro.
Man, you bugging. Miz top
I'm
20?
sorry, they don't.
Watch out. Name 10 people right now. Name 10 people right now better than The Miz. Name 10 people right now better than The Miz.
Please,
Name 10 people right
name
now
me
better than The
one
Miz.
person. Name me one person all time. Right
You
now.
know. No,
As
you
the Miz
just
in
said
your top
20.
five. I want you
You,
to go about
you
20
just said 20. You just said 20. Name me 10 people in front of The Miz right now. Name me 10. I got Miz in my top
Name me
10.
10?
Name 10.
All right,
Give me
bet.
10.
All right, bet. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to look this up.
Why are you taking so long? It should be easy. Since he top
I know
50
you're
and top
looking
10,
it up.
All right.
he's looking it up. Here we go again.
Top 10,
Oh,
right?
God.
Here we go again. He's looking it
Top
up,
10.
bro. Here we go.
I got it up. I
That's
got
what
it
I
up.
be saying. That's what
I
I
got
be
it up.
saying. Josiah
I got
organically
it
is
up.
not him, bro. He always want to go online and look up
I
stuff. We
got it
talking
up.
about regular conversation. Don't
I
look
got
it
it up.
up.
Okay, I'm not looking at it right now. All right.
Yeah, you
So,
is.
no, I'm not.
Go ahead.
John
Give
Cena.
me 10. Give me 10.
John Cena.
That's one.
And this is no any or category. It's not even my own top five. I'm just saying. I'm
Okay,
looking at
that's
it right now.
one. Go ahead.
John Cena,
One,
Roman Reigns,
two,
Seth Rollins,
three,
AJ Styles, Finn
four.
Balor.
Who?
Okay,
You
let's do
you
Brock Lesnar.
you already
He's
took
right
Brock.
on top of.
Oh my God.
Brock
Listen
Lesnar's
to
on
this
that.
guy.
No, he's on that. He's on that.
Keep
You
going.
can't
Keep
put Seth
going.
Rollins in front of him. You
Undertaker.
can't put Seth Rollins in front of him.
We talking about
He's
people on the
what?
roster right now. We talking about people on the roster right now. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't do Taker. Okay, don't do Brock Lesnar. Okay, stretch him out there. All right.
Undertaker's not on the roster
Let's
either.
do. You said on the roster right now, correct?
Yes.
All right. So let me see. Uh, I'm legitimately getting this off the dome right now. I'm trying to think. Hold
And that's terrible because you can't find
on. That is
nobody because there
terrible.
ain't nobody better. Ain't no ain't 10
That
and
is
ain't
CM
10
Punk.
wrestlers better than him.
Damn it, CM Punk. CM
No,
Punk.
you didn't say CM Punk. You
No,
didn't say Randy Orton
no.
CM
either.
Punk. Okay, CM Punk. CM Punk.
You didn't say Randy Orton either.
Drew
You didn't say
McIntyre is
Randy
definitely
Orton
not
either.
Randy
better
Orton
than he
definitely
is.
is up. He's definitely up there. But by the way, this is no category. I'm just naming off names.
Drew
Randy
McIntyre is
Orton.
definitely not in
I'm
front
gonna
of him.
do.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying. He's
do
bugging out, bro. He already got two. That's
Sheamus,
wrong. He got two. That's wrong.
and then let me see what's another
Hold on,
one.
hold on. What's the one you just said?
Sir Sheamus,
Watch out.
and
You
then
might. I might.
I'm gonna say Gunther. I'm gonna say Gunther.
What? All right, man. Whatever.
No, no,
No.
Gunther.
No.
no.
Gunther.
Gunther's
No.
in the WWE sucks.
Like, come on, bro. Come on,
I'm
bro.
going Gunther.
No, I'm not going Gunther. And I'm
You
taking
said
Finn
right
Balor.
for right now. Right now.
I'm taking Finn Balor off of there. He's not better than the Miz. No. AJ Styles
Okay.
maybe. So you need to add two more. No.
He's gonna need to add two more.
Yeah, because Finn and AJ Styles is off that list.
Didn't you hear me say Drew McIntyre?
Drew McIntyre is definitely
Drew
up there.
McIntyre. Yeah.
And Gunther.
Uh,
And Gunther up on the list.
that's a tough one. You could debate that. You can
I'm
debate that.
putting Drew over Miz, bro. I'm putting Drew over Miz.
That's because he's bigger. He ain't better than him. If you talking
No,
about
it's not even about
technician,
him being bigger. Drew can
if you talking
wrestle.
about
Drew can
skill,
wrestle too.
if you talking about skills in the ring, he ain't better than the Miz. That's what you talking about, ain't it?
No, not necessarily.
So what are you talking about? What's the top 10 for?
Actually, no. I would put his moveset over Miz. Miz's moveset is okay, bro. It's not crazy like that. It's not
So
crazy.
what is your
It's not that crazy.
this dude tripping? What is your top 10 what is your top 10 consist of? What is the reason? What is your top 10? What is it?
My top 10,
Yeah, you just said 10 people that are better than the Miz in the ring or overall.
better. Some are better in the ring, and some are overall.
Man, move around. So okay, so give me the 10 that's better than the Miz in the ring is what I'm asking.
Finn Balor for sure.
Watch
That's
out.
up for debate.
Why do you keep saying
Finn
him?
Balor for sure.
Why do you keep saying Finn Balor? Man, bro, you're bugging. Why do you keep
AJ
saying
Styles in the
what's
ring.
wrong
You
with
said
him?
in the ring. You're saying in the ring, correct? You said
Yes, and Finn Balor is not better than AJ Styles. I mean, he's not
Finn
better than.
Balor, AJ Styles.
Sorry.
Let me do. Definitely going to CM Punk. I don't care nobody say CM Punk for sure.
Glazer.
Uh,
Glazer alert. Glazer alert.
let me see.
Glazer alert.
Roman Reigns for sure.
I'll give you that.
For the way he does it, the way he does
I'll
it
give you that.
in his own way. I'll give
I'll
you
give you
Roman
that.
Reigns and definitely Randy Orton. One of the smoothest wrestlers ever.
That's 5. That's 5.
Randy Orton's up there.
You got 5
That's
more.
5. Now 5 overall. I'm gonna just say for overall.
No, you giving me 10 overall. You ain't giving me 5 overall. We're doing 10,
overall, who performs? Okay.
and you can't name 10.
5. All right. Okay. Let me see.
Please stop saying too much.
See what I'm
Sheamus.
saying? Seamus package, you
Sheamus
tripping?
definitely up
No.
there for number 6.
Oh my God!
Sheamus
What?
definitely up there for number 6. Let me see. When we go, we'll go for 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 4 more, right? All right.
This is sad,
Let
bro.
me see. I gotta look.
See, he got a look. This is crazy.
I'm not even looking though for real. I'm not even really looking at anything
Oh
right
my
now.
God!
I'm legitimately thinking this off my head. I'm dead serious.
Uh-huh.
Dead serious.
You hear this,
I'm
man? You hear this? This is crazy.
not looking at anything. Let me see. Oh, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is
What?
definitely better than
Okay.
in the ring.
All right. Whatever. You just.
Braun Breaker is definitely better in the ring.
Oh my God! Braun Breaker. All Braun Breaker does is spear. Now all of a sudden he's better than Finn
All he
Miz.
does is, all right, Beast. Now you know you capping. Now you know that.
What? Okay. What else? What else has Braun Breaker done?
He don't
What else
even
has
do
Braun
a
Breaker
basic
done?
spear, bro.
What else has Braun Breaker done besides? What else has Braun Breaker done besides spear people through the barricade? What else has he
He
done?
does that clothesline maneuver from the apron onto the guy from the to the announce table. He can do a suplex, obviously,
Oh
and it's the way he does
Oh
a
my
suplex.
God! Everybody does the suplex, bro. That's not
He can
exciting.
do he can run and he can do let me see, a run to the ring, both rings before he even does spear. Sometimes he might switch it up and do a clothesline if he has to.
Oh my
He can do that.
God!
He can even do some of the moves that he can do a hurricane run from the top rope.
Oh
Like, bro,
my
the
God!
guy and he be doing what his star fame be teaching him, like his dad, his
Oh
uncle. He's
my
doing that too. What are you
God!
talking about? Anyway,
Go ahead,
you said
bro.
Braun
Keep
Breaker.
going.
All right, let me see.
This is a sad list.
Some more people. Let me see.
Larry, you see how many
Okay,
people in the WWE?
Austin
Braun
Theory.
Breaker just got here, but yet this guy just
Yes,
listed
Austin
him. Like
Theory.
all these other people here. And you just bring Braun Breaker. He only been here for a year and a half.
Austin Theory.
What? Who?
Austin Theory. And he's your boy too.
Oh my God. See, now you just listing people.
You
Miz is in the
told me to
top
pick
10.
off the dome. I can't give you names off if I look up online.
Miz is in the top 10, bro. Period.
Miz is
Period.
in the top 10. Okay.
Period. Because now you just digging from anywhere.
You and for Larry. That's cool.
You only gave us 7 people, and you struggling to get the
There
other
you go.
3. You watch
And for me,
wrestling. You watch more. You watch wrestling more than me and Larry, and you can't even put 10 people in front of the Miz right now without looking. because it's not possible. There's not 10 people better
You
than the
base it
Miz.
off of the current roster too. That's why I have to base it off of it instead of going from like the OGs as well. So you
Bro,
understand that too.
you can't go
Let's say
off the
this.
old bro. What? Why would I?
Got DJ Uso.
You talking about Shawn Michaels? You talking about Bret
Got to
the
put Jey
Hitman?
Uso
Like,
over
come
the
on,
Miz.
bro. We're not putting him in them categories.
Got to put Jey Uso over the Miz.
You said, can you put who?
Jey Uso over the Miz.
No, I like Jay, but I wouldn't do that.
I'm not putting Jey Uso over the Miz.
Logan Paul.
No,
What, man? See, you see
definitely
what I'm
not.
saying? You see what I'm saying? You
Definitely
just
not.
listen, people. Miz
Now
top
base this
10
around in ring performances.
in ring performances, bro. Okay, Logan Paul in
Yes.
ring performance. I ain't gonna hold you. That's that. Yeah, I might give you that. That's 8. That's Logan Paul in ring performance. I ain't gonna hold you. He get busy in the ring. I ain't gonna lie. So I'll give you that. That's 8.
And are
You
we
gotta give me
basing
2
this
more.
off of? Are we basing this off of Raw or in SmackDown or just Raw or in
So,
SmackDown?
Oh, it's on WWE, the roster, the whole roster, Raw and SmackDown.
The whole roster. Okay, got you. Okay. Rey Mysterio.
That's that. What is wrong with this guy?
Again,
I don't know.
I'm mentioning in ring performances.
Exactly, and that's why I keep saying, what's wrong with this guy? Rey
For what they
Mysterio?
do, for what they highlight what they do. They don't highlight him for their ring performances like that. They don't.
Yeah, here we go.
When was the last person that when was the last person that said Miz had a great wrestling match, bro?
What? We're talking about Miz overall career. I don't care if they say that now.
Overall
We know
career.
we
So Miz has an
you
overall better than Rey
downplaying
Mysterio.
you downplaying Miz's
Now
career?
we're doing so. Hold on. So are we
He
going
is.
overall career or are we
He
going
is.
in terms of in
He
ring
is.
performances?
Oh my
He
God,
is.
he's
Career?
downplaying Miz's career. Oh
Are
my
we doing in
goodness.
ring performances or are we doing careers?
No, bro, you couldn't. First of all, you couldn't give me 10
You
people
just said
over him.
overall
Oh,
career.
wait a minute. You
So I'm
couldn't give
asking
me.
you.
No, listen, bro. You got to give us 2 lists. The first list, you couldn't even give us 10. That's why you ready to go to the other one. You didn't give us 10 people that wrestle better than The Miz. You did not give us that. You gave us 8.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not. You gave us 8.
And I said Rey Mysterio, and you said no.
Exactly, which means he don't count. You had 8.
So Rey Mysterio can't be on that list. Okay, got you.
No, so you got 2 more.
I'm gonna continue. Cody Rhodes,
No,
Oh, no.
definitely
Damian
no.
Priest,
Definitely no.
No.
What? Cody Rhodes' whole
Jake
career is
Fatu,
Stardust. Watch out.
Jake
Okay.
Fatu,
I'll give you that. That's
Yeah,
9.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that. That's 9.
Kevin Owens.
No.
Oh,
You're
that's a
putting the
good.
Miz over Kevin Owens.
That's a good. Now, see, the way you saying it is making it seem like it's not possible. You are being very disrespectful to the Miz today. This is crazy. You are disrespectful to the Miz. I hope he watched this show and hear the disrespect that Josiah Willis is bringing to the Miz. It's crazy.
No, I hope he hit you up, though, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, you
Hey,
bugging out.
Hey, BZ, drop a social in the comments.
I have to. I have to.
Drop your social on the comments. We ain't talking about my social. Your social need to be on the comments too before it has more people coming at you. And
No,
They're not coming
no,
at me.
it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that. No, it's gonna be that. Don't do no
No,
bull.
the way
Miz need to
It's gonna be
contact
that.
you.
It's
the
gonna
Miz
be
need to
that.
hit you
No,
up because you out of pocket.
you too.
Listen to all the and listen to all the people that you
You
had to
too.
list in the new generation
It's
that's
Kevin
better
Owens
than
on
the
the list.
Miz.
It's Kevin Owens
You
on the
see
list.
you see how
It's
many
Kevin Owens on
people
the list.
you had to list that's
I hear
new?
it.
You
It's
see how
Kevin
many
Owens on the
people
list.
you had to list that's new? That's the
It's Kevin
problem.
Owens on the list. It's Kevin Owens on
No,
the
I'm
list.
not putting Kevin Owens there. No, I'm not.
All right. LA Knight.
I'm not I'm not putting no. And I ain't putting Sami Zayn there either. No.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll give it to Shinsuke.
I'll give it. Okay, so there you go. You got 10. And Miz is 11. Because Shinsuke is lit. I like Shinsuke. You got that. So it took you forever to get 10. So now the character overall better than the Miz. Overall, everything. Give me 10.
Overall, better than the Miz.
Because you said Miz. Because first of all, before you list this, you just got done saying you can list 20 to 30 people that's better than the Miz, and you couldn't even get past 10.
I mean, it's not even really team because Drew
That boy out
McIntyre
of pocket.
and Drew
That boy,
McIntyre and Gunther do not count.
that boy out of
If,
pocket. Boy. Oh yeah, and I gave him Drew McIntyre. I gave him it. We could have took that off
man, Drew, Drew is not on that list.
at all.
Neither is Gunther.
But anyway, yeah, Gunther definitely ain't on the list. But go ahead. You got so overall. Give me 10 overall.
Brock Lesnar,
He's not on the count. He's not on the roster.
R-Truth.
I wouldn't say that.
He's not saying that. He's trying to be funny. I ain't worried about that. Keep going. What's your first one?
Are you're writing this?
No, I ain't writing this, but I know I ain't putting our truth
Oh,
down.
I'm about to say.
I don't gotta write it. It's recorded. Why I write it
Roman
for?
Reigns.
Okay, that's one.
Actually, Busy, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this because I'm gonna be straight up. There's only three people that's still on the roster that's overall better than the Miz,
Okay, give me the three.
and that's John Cena, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns.
That's it. Yeah. Everybody else ain't better than the Miz, bro. Seth Rollins is just
Some of the
included.
stars, some of the stars on the roster have very even special service for what they can do in WWE. They just got there too. They already got new talent as well.
Hold on. What? What'd you say?
I said some of the stars that's been on the WWE roster have just kind of like got there. They haven't really special service for what they can do like yearly. They've
That
been there that long.
and that's the reason why we're saying that the Miz is better than a lot of these people, and you keep saying no.
No, I just told you it's not even a long list. There's
I'm
only three
basing
people.
it. I'm
They
basing
ain't
it
think.
Three
again.
people that's
I'm
over.
basing it again.
There's only three people that's overall better than him.
When I'm watching the show and I'm seeing the in-ring performances, it's just like when people go when you go in and you see a performance, you might see a performance that you might be going, okay, like for instance, this is my favorite. My favorite fight of the night, or my favorite NBA game, or my favorite NFL game, whatever it is, over this game in particular that I may have seen last night or 2 days ago, whatever it was. And you see that one performer, and you see how he performed, and you go, "Oh, he really stole the show," or at the end of the day, he really gave a performance of a lifetime. You don't get that all the time with Miz. Not saying Miz can't do it, but Miz does it in
Miz,
rare moments. He does it in
Miz,
rare times. For
Miz
instance,
is on the
I'll give you
tail
an
end.
example.
Miz
I'll
is
give
on
you
the
an example.
tail end of his career, though.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example right quick, right? And please chime in, by the way, please chime in, Larry chime in on what was the last best Miz
Hold
performance
on.
they gave so far. Okay?
All
Whatever
right,
time
hold
it
on.
is.
All right, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So Miz's last best performance, in my opinion, I would go as far as to say, you gotta make that clear before people want to claim out facts over everything, was him facing Gunther at Survivor Series for the IC title. From an
Okay.
in-ring performance of the Miz, that was by far his best performance. And ever since then, I've not seen him do better than that.
Is Miz a full time WWE roster person right now?
Yes,
He is not a full time in ring
yes,
performer, and you
yes, he
know it.
is.
When the last you just got done
He's
saying when the last time he was on
no.
the
I'm
match?
saying full time in terms when he's full time. When we talk about full time, are you on the show even if you're not always wrestling a match? Yes.
No, we're talking about
And
wrestling on the match in the ring. What is Miz full time in the ring?
not like that. No.
Thank you. So why are you trying to judge him based off the
Oh,
stuff
you
he's
saying
not doing?
in terms of him giving a lot more match time? Okay,
Yes, he's Wichita's manager right now. He's
I'll give you that.
what's his name? Exactly. So okay, so if you're talking about Miz's matches, what we haven't
Right.
seen Miz in the ring get busy because he's not an in-ring performer right now. So go back to when he was in the
So
ring
they want to spotlight
and talk
everybody else
about those.
for sure. I just did.
Bro, you brought up one match. You're not talking about the matches before
Right.
the IC
And my
title.
question to you and Larry was, what was the other thing they've done significant? And even if it's not necessarily, even if
So when
okay,
Miz went against Daniel Bryan, was that good or bad?
match,
When Miz
huh?
went against when Miz went against Daniel Bryan, was that good or bad?
Good.
Thank you. So why are you acting like Miz don't got good matches? You want me to keep going?
I'm not sure to say he don't.
So
I'm
what's the
just saying not
question?
everybody he works with is gonna be put is gonna help him with a good match. Seth Rollins said in the interview, he said in the interview with Chris Van Fleet, he worked with Mojo Rawley, and we all know how Mojo Rawley works as a wrestler. Not everybody was saying that name was great as far as performance. No one was going, I saw a Mojo Rawley match and went, wow, you didn't do that. But he said he managed to get a great match out of Mojo Rawley at a live event. This is what Seth Rollins said in his words. So, and Seth Rollins said from that day forward, he said, if I can find one thing, maybe two or three or more, I can figure out how to put together a great match with just about everybody. I will not. I can't. It's not really in the cards for me to really put on a match like that because I'm making sure to go about making that performance stand out for some reason. I'm saying Miz is the type of performer where he don't mind doing performances, but a lot of times he don't care to do stand-up performances. He's trying to get across what he wants to reach in the ring with his opponent as far as telling the overall story. They're not going to always go about trying to make the match memorable like that. He's had a great few matches. I'm not saying
He had a lot of great matches, bro. He had a lot of great matches. You're bugging. What are you talking about?
I love the one with him and John Morrison, the Damian Priest, the Bad Bunny match. That was dope.
Yeah, I love the match.
And
I love the match he did with Daniel Bryan. I love the match he did with Daniel Bryan.
was incredible. Absolutely. Great
I love the match. I love the match that he did. I think he had a ladder match at WrestleMania 32. He had a ladder match at WrestleMania 32. I like the storyline that he had with Kevin Owens. I like the storyline he had against Kevin Owens. Like, come on, bro. He had storylines with Alberto Del Rio. He had matches with a lot of people, and you making it seem like he don't put on good matches.
You can put good to great matches. You can put matches to where you don't miss. You can be that rare wrestler that a lot of people can't say you ever had a bad match. And not many people can say that about the Miz like that. We don't highlight Miz for those. To be honest with you, we highlight Miz more so for what WWE positions their WWE superstars as a sports entertainer. I would go as far as to say Miz will consider himself to be more of a sports entertainer than being a pro wrestler. He probably will tell you himself.
All of them would say that.
I'm flying.
All the wrestlers would say that.
All wrestlers will say, okay.
All of them would say that. Because all they're doing is entertaining. So what you mean? And the reason why Miz is in the sports entertainment category is because he already did movies and he's been in the WWE for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Seth Rollins in no movies if that's the case?
Because Seth Rollins, like he said in his interview with Chris Van Fleet, he's not much more into doing films all like that. He's a wrestler's wrestler. He loves professional wrestling. So he embodies one of those guys that does professional wrestling a whole lot probably better than he does sports entertainment. Even he will tell you he struggled trying to maintain what it means to be a character and what it means to operate in the way of he was Seth Rollins. He said it in interviews. He got
into a movie, but it got canceled.
Hold on.
His role got canceled.
Showcase.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
His character worked a lot of times.
So why is the Miz better than Seth Rollins then if Seth Rollins is a wrestler's wrestler?
I'm talking from a pro wrestling standpoint.
I am too. I'm saying from a pro wrestling standpoint.
Miz is perhaps way better than. Matter of fact, he probably is better than Seth Rollins.
He's better than
He
Seth
is right
Rollins.
there
Period.
at the end of the day. In terms of, if you're talking about promos, if you're talking about interesting feuds, if you're talking about certain things with him showing silly sides to his character, and sometimes when he is being serious, then there are times when he is showing, okay, there are just other efforts to what he can do for his career. If he's put it over other guys, he will do that. Seth Rollins can do the same thing. Seth Rollins probably just don't lean more into the silly side though. That's different. Seth doesn't do that.
That's just
Hey Larry,
now.
Josiah said last night that Miz ain't a high flyer like Seth Rollins. That's what he said.
That's funny.
We
What
got to
high
record
flyers
it.
have
I
Miz
got to
done?
record it. I got to record it. He said that Seth Rollins is a high flyer. First of all, Seth Rollins is not a high flyer. Second of all, anything that Seth Rollins does in the air, Miz can do the same thing.
So Miz can do a frog splash from the top rope. He can do a
Yes.
Bro,
Phoenix splash.
name somebody in the WWE that can't do a frog
What?
splash, bro.
What? What?
Bronson Reed does frog splashes, bro.
He's
That's not
done.
impressive.
Okay.
That's not
What
impressive.
has Miz done? Miz has done a Phoenix splash from the top
You
rope.
see how he always flips it? You see how he always flips it?
No, you
You,
just
you flip
saying
it.
about him being a high flyer.
You flip it.
You
You
just said
flip it every
hold on.
time.
And this is
If
what
we're
this is
talking
what I
about the
said.
Miz, if we're talking about
I
Seth
said
Rollins, and
all
I keep
around.
telling you,
This
you
is
flip it every
what I
time.
said all around. I
You
said
flip it
Seth
every
Rollins
time.
the other day
Oh
can
my
be an
god.
all-out performer. He can high fly. He can be technical. He can brawl. He can strike. He can grapple.
And I
And,
said
and
Miz can do
you
That's
all of
what
can't
I
that
do none
too.
of
told
that.
you. I didn't say he was. I didn't see him now from just being a high player. I told you he's an all-round performer.
Miz can do the same thing too.
Seth Rollins is an all-round performer. The Miz
Uh-uh.
is an all-round entertainer.
Oh
He's
my
an all-around
god, bro. You
performer.
hear that?
There you go.
This is crazy.
You are
There you
very,
go.
you are
There
very
you
not
go.
knowledgeable, Chris.
Bro,
He's out of it, bro.
you guys'
He's
knowledge
out of
levels is
it.
different. Tells me what I need to know. It tells me a whole lot
Oh
of what I need to
my
know. So I
god.
just told you pretty much the difference.
What's
You
You're
two
that?
playing
are
dog.
trying to act like
Hey,
they're
VG,
similar
yeah,
to their styles, and y'all want to keep on backing it up,
drop
saying
all of
third.
your
So I'm
social
gonna let you
media.
guys
I
have it.
am. I promise
But
I
you're not
will.
feeling
Hey,
it. That's
I
it.
promise I will.
after Miz too. After Miz too.
I have to. I have to add the Miz on this. This is crazy. This dude is walling out,
Go ahead,
bro.
at the Miz.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, come
Cause
on. This guy said he's an all-around
there's been
entertainer.
plenty of
Like,
there's
come
been plenty
so.
of matches where Miz done did a frog splash off the
Uh,
top of
uh,
the rope.
that's what, bro. I'm
What?
gonna go. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna break it down like this.
Larry.
I'm
Larry.
gonna break it down. I'm
Larry.
gonna hold on. Let
Larry.
me break it down like this.
What high fly moves
I'm
has
about to
Miz
break
done?
it down like this.
What
I'm
high
about to
fly
break
moves
it down.
has Miz
Hold
done?
on, Josiah. Hold on, Josiah. I'm gonna break it down
Go
like
ahead.
this.
Go ahead, Beasley.
Just let me know. Say yes or no. Just say yes or no when the questions that I'm asking.
Go ahead.
Can the Miz do the curve stomp?
Yes.
Can the
If
Miz
he
do the
could,
pedigree? Can the Miz do the pedigree?
I've never seen him do it.
Can he do it?
I guess, yeah.
Shut man, stop if he can't. Bro, don't act like every WWE wrestler
I've
can do that
never
move.
seen him. I'm legitimately telling you, I've never seen Miz do a pedigree in his life.
I'm asking you, can he do it? Athletically, can he do
Can
it?
he do it? Then yes, yes.
Okay, now look at Seth Rollins' whole move package. And
Okay.
look at how weak Seth Rollins' move package is, and you saying that Miz can't do none of the stuff that he do. How does that make that sense?
You
How does
said
that
Seth
make
Rollins'
any
move,
sense?
move package is weak.
It doesn't
Yeah,
make any
no,
sense.
I'm saying look at Seth Rollins' whole package. And then put the Miz in those situations. You're telling me every move that Seth Rollins does, you saying the Miz can't do them?
I'm
Just
not
because you ain't
denying that at all.
but my point exactly. That's why
Right.
your argument is irrelevant.
Which is
Because you
why I
said
told you. Which is
that's why your
why I
argument is
told you.
irrelevant, bro.
Even if it was true for what he could do as far as Seth Rollins could do, he chooses not to. Because he has his own style. He has his own way of wrestling.
But
His style is
but that has nothing to do
he has his
with
own
Seth
way of going
Rollins
about
being better than him. That has nothing to do with Seth Rollins being better than him. Just because he has a better move package. Because me and Larry are telling you that everything that
okay.
Seth Rollins does, the Miz can do, which means that that's not impressive. If the Miz can do the same thing that Seth Rollins is doing, he's just not doing it because it's not in the package. That's what I'm saying. So if Seth Rollins is jumping off the top rope and doing a frog splash, just because the Miz ain't never done it, don't mean he can't do it. That's what we're saying.
I didn't say move.
Bro, you've been saying that this whole time.
Bro, Miz can do moves from the top rope.
Oh
But
my
that
God.
doesn't
Just
mean
admit.
that he
Just
doesn't.
it.
No, listen.
Bro.
They don't really highlight him. They don't really highlight him, and we're not highlighting by his performances to go, oh yeah, Miz is a high flyer. We don't
Bro.
look at Miz like
Just admit that you don't like Miz's package. That's all you gotta say. But don't say that Seth Rollins is better than the Miz. Just say that you don't like Miz's package. You don't like it. Say that.
Miz's package, as far as his in-ring moveset, is simple, but they're effective.
Oh my.
Look at the moves.
You're not gonna get anyone with them.
I see.
Again,
I see. Because the curve stomp, because the curve stomp might be one of the simplest moves in wrestling. Might be one of the simplest moves in wrestling.
That's a move in wrestling too. I agree. Miz's skull crush from now is a simple move as well. But
It's more technical than Seth Rollins' move.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're looking at it from that standpoint, who's more technical?
That's cool.
Bro, just say that you don't like. Just say that you don't like the Miz's package, bro. That'll save you from the argument. That will save you from the heartache. That will save you from the back and forth. Just say that you don't like the Miz's package. That's all you gotta say.
There's a difference, bro.
No, it's not. Just say it's different. Just say that. Because we just proved that. You just said that the Miz move is better than the turnstile.
Okay.
You just said it.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I prefer Seth Rollins' moves, his arsenal, the way he works, the way he performs, over the Miz.
That's all you gotta say. That don't make the Miz. That don't make Seth Rollins better than the Miz. But it does not make him better than the Miz. Make sure you say that too.
Okay.
Make sure you say that too. Because that does not make him better than the Miz. Because then that means your whole thing that you just said is irrelevant. It don't make sense. Because now you're playing favoritism on people's packages. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing is playing people's. Oh, I like the Spear better, so Roman Reigns is better than the Miz. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing. You're picking somebody's package better than the Miz's package, and when the Miz can do everything everybody else is doing. That's why what you're saying is irrelevant, bro.
Larry, Jay Uso or Roman Reigns?
Huh?
He lost. Y'all heard in the conversation. He lost the conversation. He lost.
Who performs better? And who is more in favor of?
Hold on, what? You said what?
Who performs better, and who are you more in favor of?
He said Jay Uso or Roman Reigns.
You can't really compare them because they're not in the same weight class.
You talking about heavyweight? Oh, but he a champion now.
And I've legitimately said the same thing about Seth and Miz. But regardless.
No, but you can't do that. You can't do that. No.
You know how
I see what you trying to do. You already lost that conversation. You already lost.
Right? You want to look at
That's what he said.
Hold on. Do you really want to get into the realistic state of as far as weight class, right?
But you can put Roman with Randy.
You said weight class. Roman Reigns is 265 pounds. Jey Uso actually weighs 242 pounds. That's not lightweight. He may not be on Roman Reigns as far as like the eventual of his weight, but they're in the same weight class. He just
what, bro? Don't ever put somebody. Bro, that's 20 pounds more is not in the same weight class, Josiah. You don't see no boxers that's 20 in the joint, bro. You don't see Mike Tyson fighting somebody 20 pounds more than him.
At this point, no matter what I say,
because you don't make sense. That's why.
And say what I say, and I have an explanation for anything you ask me. I have an explanation for
anything bro.
Don't try to change
You see, man?
No. They
He
were going to
lost.
So
say,
you can't,
He's
you can't
losing.
do that.
they
You
were
lost.
going to say
You
about
lost.
whatever y'all can agree
Take
You
your
on.
L with
lost,
pride.
bro. You
Anytime,
Take
lost.
your L with
Larry,
pride.
anytime I say
You
something, if
lost.
you
Take your
disagree
L with
with it,
pride,
and
bro.
nobody's saying, well,
Take
I
your L with pride.
I
Take
made
your
this
Hey,
up.
L with
That was
pride.
the point at the time.
Take your
take your
L.
L with pride.
You
Take your
lost.
L with pride.
Go right
Take
continue.
your L with pride, bro.
Continue. Go
Listen,
right
Take
continue.
your
anybody,
L
hey,
with pride.
anybody in the
Yes, sir.
comment section, if y'all want to get on these phone calls with us, DM us in the on Instagram and give me y'all number and we will call because Josiah gonna need help because he out here getting smoked because he just lost. He just lost
No, I
and he
didn't.
don't want to admit. Yes, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
lost clear, bro. You just
No, I
lost like
Take
I
didn't.
your L
lost
with pride,
clear.
Josiah.
I'm
You
trying to
lost
tell
like
you,
Take
straight
your L
clear.
with pride.
you
You
lost both
lost
of them.
clear.
Take your L with
Oh, you
pride.
lost clear.
Take
You
your
just
L with
faced
pride,
the
sir.
Miz and Seth
He won't
Rollins
take it.
Take
He
your
won't
L
take
with
over.
it.
pride.
You just
Oh
said.
my
You
God.
just said, Larry. You said this word for
Take
word.
your L with pride.
He
No,
won't.
it's not about taking no L. I'm
He,
not
Take
taking
your
no
L
L.
with
yes, you
pride, sir.
lost.
I will gladly accept taking the L with
Take
You
your
no
L
lost
with
disrespect.
pride.
though.
But we're
Oh my
basing this
God.
over
Take your
you
L with pride.
saying, you just
He
said,
won't
I'm gonna
no,
take
keep
it.
shush.
saying,
You
take
just
your
He
said
L
won't.
with
based the
pride.
music,
He won't
based the
take it.
facts.
Take
No,
that
you
L
said
with
based,
pride,
based
sir.
the facts.
He won't
Based
take
the
it.
music
Take your
facts.
L with pride.
You said it's about Seth Rollins and
Take
the Miz.
take your
You
take your
said
L
that
with
it's a
pride.
fact. Hold on.
He won't
You said that
take
it's
it.
a
Take your
fact.
L with pride.
You said that it's a fact that the
Take
Miz
your
is
L
better
with
than
pride.
Seth Rollins. Did you not just say that?
Take your L with
You
pride,
said,
sir.
hold on. What did you
No,
say?
you just said the facts. Stand
Hold
by
on. What
that.
did you say? What did you say? What's the question?
He just said, no, this is what Larry said. He
Hold on.
just
What did we
said,
say?
based on facts, Seth Rollins, sorry, the Miz is better than Seth Rollins. This is coming
Right.
out from his mouth.
Yes.
He's basing it off of a facts. A fact means truth. A fact means evidence. A fact means based around in a sequence of going, yes, we're all in agreement. I'm not
Right.
in agreement with that because I'm not in
But
agreement
you.
with that.
But
Don't
what
take that
was
as going as saying that that's based around being a fact. That's not a fact whatsoever. It's an opinion.
but okay.
They were
But
not
don't.
agreeing with it. They were not agreeing with it over the last video. Nobody was coming at Larry and going, yeah, they said you was bugging, you were tripping for it on reason, bro.
Take your
They
L
said
with
it to
pride.
you. They
You
were not
got.
coming
But you lost
at the
today
news
though.
saying I was
Take
so
your L
wrong.
with pride.
You lost today though,
Nobody
bro.
and they were coming. Nobody agreed with you
Take your
when you
L with
said
pride.
You
Charles was
lost
overrated.
today.
They said he's
You
not
lost.
overrated.
You lost today though, bro.
Am I lost?
Yes, you
Am I
lost.
lost?
You
Take
lost,
your
bro.
L with
No,
pride.
no.
You lost, bro.
Take your L with pride,
There's
sir.
no
Hold on, hold
way.
on,
Take
hold
your
on.
L.
What's up, man? It's your boy Real Riley, host and content creator of the It's Been Real podcast. So look, you guys can find me, listen to the podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any platform, right? And there are ways that you can support. Number one, if you want to send any amount of donation that you desire to, you can send it on Cash App. We made it simple at $ It's Been Real. That's $ITSBENRELL. I had to make sure I spelled it right. But look, here's my favorite way for you guys to support, right? Go to my Instagram page and Real Riley, right? That's my name on Instagram. Follow your boy first, because that's just disrespectful if you don't. Follow your boy, like some posts, right? I ain't gonna think that you're weird, but hit the link in my bio. When you do that, you're gonna go to the Rail store. Now, when you go to the Rail store, you're gonna see some phenomenal things, right? Hey, we got some coffee. We got coffee mugs to go with your coffee. We got t-shirts, anything that you can think of, man, just to show your support for the It's Been Real podcast. So once again, I'm Real Riley. Thank you for your time, and follow those instructions, or we not cool. I love you. Have a good one.
Hello, my name is Laurie Stamps, and I'm the author of the books entitled Rejected Yet Loved, Volumes 1 and Volumes 2. Can you imagine going through your wedding ceremony, having your reception, and all is going well, and you wake up the next morning and the person you thought you married was not the person you married? That's exactly what happened to Jacob in the book of Genesis, chapter number 29. He was in love with Rachel and thought he married Rachel, but it ended up marrying her sister, Leah. So you know he was going crazy, but how do you think Leah felt? So volume 1 talks a lot about rejection, of how Leah went through rejection and how she overcame it. And it talks about my story of being rejected. And then volumes 2 goes a deep further into rejection. So check out Rejected Yet Loved on Amazon. Make great Christmas gifts. Not only am I an author, but I also have a financial business where I show people how to make and save money. I show people that you don't have to live from paycheck to paycheck. There's so many people that hate their jobs. I show people there's a better way. I show people how to establish their own business, how to have a budget, how to get out of credit card debt, how to prepare for your financial future, for your retirement. Are you ready to retire? Are you going to have money when it comes to retirement? I show people how to leave a legacy for their children's children. I would love to have a one-on-one free consultation with you and see how I can help you financially. Contact me at lauristampsbiz@gmail.com. That's LauriStampsBiz@gmail.com. I would love to sit with you and prepare for you to have a great financial future. God bless you.
Yo, y'all gotta come see this. Oh, this looks crazy. So what is this called right here?
That's the fry bowl. It's like,
So it got fries, chicken,
exactly.
and the sauce is on top.
Yep.
Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, if y'all ain't made it out here in the city yet, y'all gotta come here. Y'all gotta come check my mans out. We out here whipping it up. They out here getting it crazy.
Play with my heart like motherfucking frisbee. I lose my mind, got me going up the Hennessy. Yeah, fast forward to rewind. Fast forward to rewind. Gotta run out of time.
Shorty said she miss me, now she wanna kiss me. Playing with my phone now she wanna diss me. She threw me all around like she playing with a frisbee. Like doomsday, she wanna go at my presence like I'm Disney. Swoop, please pass me the Henny, but I don't drink though. She's telling me she changed if I buy her a furry mink coat. She using me for money, I got it, but that ain't it, bro. No, not me, I know I want better. She tryna bring me down, bro, but I won't let her. She got a commando, but she can't see or hear like Helen Keller. Ella.
Shorty said she miss me.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go.
Baby, you show it, that's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low key. See, everything you do to me is crazy.
Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not the eastbound. Call me a virus, we moving to the west.